been a minute since I've done this series, and honestly, I feel like it's time because I just want to talk about mobile games. I don't want to talk about anything else. I just want to take time and just talk about them, let you know my feelings, and let you know my progress with some of these games, and just tell you about some of the things that I'm doing right now. Before I move ahead, normally when I do this series, I like to play games live, but I'm not going to do that because I have so much backup footage I've never used. So I'm just going to use old footage and just kind of talk behind it, just let you know how I'm doing in some of the games I'm playing. And if you're looking on screen, the first one we're going to talk about is FGO. Because if you watch my shorts, which I know I haven't done in a while, I usually show my summoning sessions. I stopped doing them only because I actually rage quit FGO again, so I'm pretty pissed off. My last summoning sessions did not do well, so yeah, I was a little bit testy. So because of that, I haven't really quit FGO outright. It always happens. I go through this every couple of months, every couple of years. I'll go ahead, play FGO, summon for a character that I really want, don't get it, get pissed off, and then I toss it. I do it every single time, and now I'm just in one of those modes. So most likely, probably next year when I do my FGO account overview, I'll probably go ahead and I'll get back to playing FGO. But right now, I'm a little testy with the game, so I'm taking a break on FGO. But I will probably be back most likely, probably in January. But as of right now, yeah, I'm taking a break on FGO. I'm not doing no videos. I'm too angry at it. Pissed me off. Ever since I got Archetype Earth, once I got her, my entire summoning sessions have been trash. So yeah, I just have not been happy with FGO. So yeah, I'm just at that moment once again where I'm just in a rage quit moment. So yeah. But even though I dropped FGO, that's not necessarily a bad thing because I did wind up picking back up a game that I used to play a lot, and that is what you'll probably hear behind the mic right now, and that is Epic 7, which actually I'm going to go ahead and record it because I'm actually going to play this live. And yeah, I'm glad to be back into it. I came back with one of the best event, what was it called? It was called the Dash event. It will be on the screen. You'll be able to see it, but I think it's called the Epic Dash event. Yeah, that event, I came back to FGO at the right time. I finally got some Moonlights that I want. Actually, you know what? Let me do my first free Covenant summon. But the best part is, and you know what? I'll do it right here live on stream. Since I'm already doing it, I'm doing the Moonlight Heroes Headhunt event. And I actually already got the character that I want. Actually, you know what? Let's go through it. Let's go down it. Oh, she came out. Okay, I may hold up. Let's go down the list. Let's go ahead and go through the Moonlight Heroes I'm looking for. So I'm going to go through the journal. And I'm going to tell you the top 5 characters I'm looking for. Nope, I got to take that one back. I am going to be talking about the Moonlight summons in general that I'm looking for. 5 stars only. So I decided to re-record this part because I feel like I could get through this a lot faster and better. So I'm just going to let you know the Moonlight summons that I'm looking for very quickly. And then at the end, you'll see the one that I chose. So let's go through this fast. First, Death Dealer Ray, only because I know he's a really good character. His kit's really good. It's really strong. Spectre Tenebria, only because she's needed, at least from what I've seen, she's really needed for PvE. Requiem Renoa, only because I like her design. Harsetti, only because she's meta changing. Operator Cigarette, I always liked her design, always liked this character, so I really want her Moonlight version. Arbiter Vildred, because he gave me problems when I first started playing this game. Fallen Cecilia, because she was the first ML that I wanted when I first started. Well, Yes, when she was actually the first ML that I really wanted in the game. Abysso Euphine. Just because, well, I mean, I like her design. I like her story and her background. Martial arts Ken, not as good as what he used to be, but he was a beast back in the day. So I became a fan of him because of his debut. Sorry, I had to skip ahead. Lone Crescent Bologna, only because I got every other version of her, so why not get this one too? Apocalypse Ravi, always liked this character. Very strong with the self-heal. I wanted her really bad. Faithless Lilica, always liked this character's design. Spirit Eye Celine, another one that I always liked the design. Ilinav, love her Moonlight design. Definitely want her too. Bellin, because I mean, from my understanding, bosses' characters are pretty much good, and you know, if a boss character is available, I want to go for them. Ambitious Tywin, straight because of meta. And let's go ahead and go back to the original video so you can see the one that I chose, which actually, if you look at it on screen, I already ruined it for y'all, but here's who I chose. So I take that back. I messed up earlier, so we're going to just keep this going. So the character that I chose for my ML 5-star headhunt event is Navy Captain Landy. And honestly, Landy is one of my favorite characters in the game. And that's only because her original version has always been good for my account. I never really understood why I never really looked into it, but ever since I started using her, she was always good. And then I heard how good her MO form was, and I definitely wanted a copy. So Landy is absolutely, I won't say it's my most favorite character, but she is 100% one of my favorite characters in all of Epic 7. One of them. But anyways, but now we're going to go back so you can see the selection take place. And going back to the recruitment event, she's already here. And so I think I'm going to go ahead, because I don't need to go anyplace else. I mean, I know there's so many other characters. Ravi's here. Bellin's already here. But Landy is my target. Renoa's already here. But I don't care. Landy's his target. So we're going to go for Landy. Yep. Landy. Navy Captain Landy. Boom. Oh, boo! That messed up. Hold on. Let me fix it real quick. Oh, wow. That's why. All right. Let's go ahead. Go to my bell box.
State your name and rank. Promptly now. Don't let your tardiness interfere with my ability to command the fleet.
I got Landy on my account. Oh, I always love Landy. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Landy. I always want to email my account. And I got it. Oh, and don't worry. Do not worry, because I'll show you one more thing before I end this Epic 7 part. One thing that also came out that Dash event is I got enough to get somebody else. Now I should go, not her. I should go for Tywin, but I'm not. One thing I want to highly recommend, don't do what I did. I did this because it's for y'all. I really wanted Landy, and I want to do this for the channel, but don't do what I did. What I recommend you do for the recruitment event, and I keep saying headhunting. I don't know why I keep saying that, but for the recruitment event, make sure to wait till you do all the recruits before you summon, and maybe wait longer maybe closer to like maybe the last week before the event's gonna end. Only because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if there's gonna be changes. You don't know if there's gonna be a new balance adjustment. You don't know what could happen. Throughout this game, throughout this time, a lot of things could happen. Maybe a new character may come out and may take the place of a character that you're looking for. So my recommendation is bare minimum, do all the recruitments, get all those filled in. Do not do the reroll. If you get dupes, do not reroll them. Wait till the end. Wait till you get all those filled in. And then, once all that's done, then start doing your rerolls. And then make your selection. And in the best circumstance, my ultimate recommendation is wait for the last week, then make your choice. That's my recommendation. Again, I did this for y'all because of this channel. But honestly, I probably would wait. And also, I wanted Landy. Like, that was one of my main targets. So, I'm pretty happy with my choice. But anyways, I mean, no matter what happens, even if she falls down, it doesn't matter to me. This is the character I want, and I got her, so I'm pretty happy. But now, with that being said, we're done with the Epic 7 part. What I'm going to do, I know I said something different, but what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and showcase all my Epic Dash summons so you can see what I got at the end. So, and there won't be no commentary on that part. But beyond that, I got a few more mobile games I want to talk about, so let's go on to the next one. Artery Gear! Artery Gear Fusion, I think it's his full name. As recording this video, this game has finally shut down. And I wanted to take a moment to talk about it. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail because when I play gacha games like this, I don't always go too in depth with these kind of games. I'm more of a casual kind of player. And I really play these games to collect. I think I've said it before, but that's why I play this game. But I did want to take the time to talk about this one because I am sad that this one shut down. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually wound up quitting this game. Well, I quit it. I come back. I quit. I come back. And that's really because, well, okay. The reason why I kept coming back to this game, the reason why I like this game actually is looking on screen. I love the animations of this game. I'm not the biggest fan of chibi characters, but you know, this one definitely was an exception. I remember when I first saw the trailer before this game came out, I'm like, man, I really wanted to play the game. But the reason why I keep dropping this game is because the summoning rates are terrible. As a free-to-play player, sorry about that, I got tongue-tied. The one thing that will stop me playing a game and will make me quit a game completely is if the summoning rates are low. I can only play one fake game. I can't play two. If your summoning rates are bad, 9 times out of 10, well, as a free-to-play player, if your summoning rates are bad, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to drop your game after a while. And I always do. Because I can only play one game with bad summoning rates. And the one game I do play that has horrible summoning rates is fake. So that is a big predicator why I do drop games. Now, don't get me wrong. If I feel like it's fair, I don't mind spending a couple of dollars on the game because, you know, I want to support it. I want to continue. So if I have like a couple of dollars to spare, I definitely will spend money in the game because I want to support the game. I hope it keeps going, especially if I feel like it's fair. But outside of that, yeah, if it has bad summoning rates, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to drop it or I'm going to do the back and forth thing. And that's what happened with this game. That's why I stopped playing it. But even with that being said, I still think that this game, I wouldn't say it's the best gacha game I played, but this game was definitely solid. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely loved the animations. It was definitely a really great looking game. And I am kind of sad to see this one go. You know, I was hoping to come back to it. I did, as you see. Like I said, I did come back to it before it shut down. But it is sad. This was a really great game. Had really great animations, really high quality. I loved I love a lot of the designs of this game. I love the theme of this game. Also, that's another thing too. I also got stuck because I had a really hard time progressing through this game. That's another reason why I stopped, because I just got to that point where it's like I can't progress anymore. And when I get to that point, I pretty much drop games. And I did drop this one because the progression became a pain. But outside of that, this is a great game. I'm sad to see it go. But, that's how it is with not I would say every, but with a lot of gacha games. But again, it was a solid game. I was glad to play when it's here. It's now gone now. So I just wanted to take the time to talk about Artery Gear, tell you my thoughts on it. Do I know exactly why it's shut down? I don't know. I recommend go check out other channels that are way more specific on gacha games. I recommend you go check some of those out. Like I said, I talk about this subject because I enjoy it, but I do want to take the time to say, hey, shout out to Artery Gear. Sad to see it go. Definitely was a really good game. Definitely was a very difficult game for me. Very easy to get stuck, but it was a beautiful looking game, and I did want to say shout out to Artery Gear. And yeah, this is probably, I think this is the only time and will be technically the last time you'll see this game on this channel, unless it comes back. And one thing I'll say is this: if they do another one like this, and if it has better summoning rates, I will be playing it. So hopefully another game like Artery Gear comes out in the future and it has better rates. But with that being said, yeah, just want to say shout out to Artery Gear, and yeah, time to go check out other games.
真の強さというものを見せてやる。
Now, do you understand why what you're seeing on screen is so important? I finally got my account back, and I'm back to playing Eversoul. I haven't played this game in months because basically I lost my account. Finally, I want to say it had to be to record this video about 2 months ago. I finally got in touch with them, and they finally unlocked my, well, I shouldn't say unlocked my account, but was able to figure out my account, and I finally am back playing Eversoul. And I definitely do enjoy this game. Again, another game I'm going to call the best one, but I definitely liked how they were doing this storytelling. Like, I definitely liked the storytelling of this game. I would say it's more of an idle game. Now, normally I'm not into these kind of games. Okay, I know, I take that back. I'm into games kind of like Epic 7, where like you do have an auto function, but you can go ahead and play and use strategy. But this one, again, like I said earlier, I really like this game because of the story. That's really why I liked about it. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's been a while since I played this, so I don't know what's changed. I do see that there's a lot of characters that were added, so I'm definitely looking to pull for some characters. And again, I want to apologize for not having any gameplay. Mostly I have is summoning sessions, and that's only because I forgot to record gameplay. But yes, I do want to talk about that. I did get my account back for Eversoul. It's probably not going to be one of the main games that I play, but this is a side game that I play from time to time. And they're lucky because a game just came out that was about to replace it. So if I didn't get my account back just in time, I probably would have replaced it with Starseed, which I will talk more about that game probably in the next one. So because I forgot to record a lot more footage on the game, so I need to record more on it. But yeah, if I didn't get my account back when I did, this game would have been replaced with Starseed. But again, this is something that I play on the side, not one of my main games, but like when I have time, I definitely play it. So definitely like Eversoul. Again, if you're looking for something with a lot more strategy and not so much of an idle game, I probably want to recommend this one. This game's definitely not for everybody. But, like I said, again, I enjoy the character designs, and I definitely enjoy the story. So, although I am starting to go through it, let me see where it goes before I make a judgment call. I'm just kind of, as I've been going through, I've been kind of like iffy on what I've been seeing. But Again, I'm still playing through it. Let's see where it goes. But big thing is, my Eversoul account is back. And you'll probably see me talk more about this game in upcoming videos. And I'll let you know my progress. I did have a couple of other games I wanted to talk about, but I decided to stop because I don't want this video to be too long. And at the end of this part, I do want to go back to the Epic Dash event on Epic 7. So real quick, I'm just going to let you know a couple of games that I decided to pick up and try out. Don't know if I'm going to stick with them, but I do want to tell you about them here right now. And then, yeah, and then maybe in the next video, I'll tell you if I stuck with it or not. And also in the next video, I'll also let you know which games I decided to drop. So starting off, and you're looking on screen right now, I picked up Silver and Blood, which is a pretty cool little game. I mean, it has a gothic theme, so I definitely like it. It's definitely a unique art style. Do I think it's gonna last? I think there's some potential here. I mean, from what I played, it's pretty cool. It's pretty enjoyable. This next one I picked up definitely has more of a risky attire, but the game I'm talking about is Hazy Reverb. I'm not going to talk too much about this one, but if you ever played Brown Dust back in the day, that's basically what this game is. It's just another Brown Dust clone. But yeah, it definitely has a unique art style. It's basically, you basically are command mecha giant girls, basically what it is. So yeah, I just tried it out, see if I like it. If I'm gonna stick with it, we'll see. And the last one, which I just mentioned before, Starseed, which is basically just like Eversoul. And honestly, what's gonna be a replacement for Eversoul if I did get my account back. Is it good? I mean, I gotta get more into it. I just basically started not too long ago. I don't really have much to say about it right now. So in the next video, I'll go more into detail about this. But yeah, these are the 3 games that I picked up. And in the next video, I will go more into detail and what I think about them and if you should pick them up or not. So it's not going to be a rating because, like I said, I won't be going too in depth with it because the big thing that sells me about any gacha game I play is summoning rates. So I'll let you know how I feel about the summoning rates in the next video. But let me go ahead and end this video showcasing the Epic Dash event and my progress through it. So I still have a lot more to say, and I'll probably do another one of these at a later time because there are still more games I want to talk about. But I do want to go ahead and talk about the Epic Dash event. So I'm just going to talk about my feelings on it, and then after that, I'm going to just end this episode out and you can just see my entire process, which if you're looking on screen, you can see it right now. But basically, I thought it was a really great event. Honestly, because I played this game from the beginning, it wasn't really the best when it came to normal summons because most of the characters at this point I got, except for the ones that were released this year that I guess was not in the pool. But I will say this event was one of the best events I've played in any gacha game. I especially was able to... It was actually pretty good for me with Moonlight summons, although, yeah, I'll be honest with you, the Moonlight summons, yeah, those little 5 summons weren't really that good. I mean, I got nothing really out of there. I think I got 1 new Moonlight. I think I got 2, and one of them I didn't like. I don't know. You're going to see on the screen. But yeah, that one wasn't that good. But once we got to the week where they were giving you, what's it called? Galaxy Bookmarks. When they were giving you Galaxy Bookmarks, that's when my summonings got way better. So I definitely liked that week. But with that being said, there's not much I want to say. I just wanted to go ahead and say I absolutely love the Epic Dash event. It was a really good event. Yeah, it definitely helped me power up my account. Feel like I'm actually pretty strong in PvP now. Well, I would say I'm strong, but I feel like now I got enough characters to at least compete on somewhat of a level. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I just wanted to say that I'm glad I came back during the Epic Dash event. You know, this was a really good event, and I'll be honest with you, even though I know it's over, But if you're like a new person to Epic 7, that was the best time to start Epic 7 because it definitely helped you power up. Although for people who played it for a while, and again, I'm talking about, summonings. I know there's a lot of great materials that y'all can get, but I absolutely enjoyed that event. I just wanted to talk about it only because I had all this footage and I wanted to go ahead and release it. So I'm going to end this video here. And for the rest of this video, you're just going to get music and you can see all my summonings and how my Epic Dash summons went. So here you go. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll probably do another Mobile Maddness in a future week. I don't know what to say. I got stuck. But anyways, here you go. Enjoy watching my summon session with some cool music. And my bad, before I go, I do want to say this, that if you're looking for more in-depth details on any of these gacha games, I recommend you go check out channels that are specifically catered to mobile games because they'll go way more in depth than I will in this series. This series I just kind of do as fun. So I just want to make sure that's clear. So, if you're like, well, why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about that? Because I don't really go in depth like that on this channel. But there are other people that do a way better job than me. So I want to make sure that y'all go check them out. Maybe what I'll do in the next unknown updates, in the YouTube recommended section, I'll showcase a couple of channels. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So for this upcoming unknown updates, I will showcase recommended channels on mobile games. So make sure to check those out. But anyways, here's my results, which are already seen on screen right now, of my Epic Dash event summons. And I do hope they bring this event, or at least a variation of this event, back in the near future. I added this part in when finishing this video for the summoning sessions because there's some things that I want to just add on that I forgot to talk about at the end of this. First things first, the one thing I want to talk about while I'm doing this and while I'm doing my entire summoning session and showing you all of them through the Epic Dash event is two reasons. One, I have this recorded footage that I'm probably never going to do anything with, so I at least want a reason to, use it. And secondly, I know there's some people that like to number crunch, so I wanted to go ahead and put this out so you can see my summoning sessions, and from there you could figure out your raids and how the summons go and what's the probability of you getting something that you want or getting a good Moonlight summon. So that's why I did that. Just know this, I do gotta make sure that you're aware of this. One, some of these clips that are posted may be out of order. Two, I don't think I showcased week 6. I think I might have missed that one. I was looking for the footage, I didn't see it. So that's number 2. And the third thing is I'm also including my summoning sessions with footage that kind of pertains to the Epic Dash event. So like using the ticket selector. So that's also going to be in this video. Because again, I wanted to showcase my entire summoning session so y'all can check it out and maybe figure it out for yourself if you want a number crunch. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to add that in because I forgot to add that in. And yeah, you could go ahead and check out my summoning session and you can see what I got. So yeah, and you know what? In the comments down below, if you're into these kind of games, let me know what you think about my summons. Do you think it was a good session? Do you think it was a bad? Let me know because I'm interested in what people think. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the music and watching the summoning session until basically this video ends. Because this is all that I'm just letting you know right now. This is all that's left. That's all I'm doing. I'm just showcasing the summoning session. So if you're not into checking out my summons during the Epic Dash event, pretty much the video's done. But if you are, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. And yeah, here's my summons. And again, let me know what you think. So we're about 35 minutes in. I decided to come back and talk about some things because honestly, this part so long gives me a chance to ramble. You can still see the summary session going on above, but I just want to say some things about this series. Again, if you're still here, I thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm giving you a little thing for the ones who stuck around, because this video by itself is about 53 minutes. So this is a little something for y'all who are really sticking around and watching this summary session at normal speed without me speeding it up, because I was going to speed it up, but one is this is already really far behind. This should have been done. And two, when I speed these clips up, it gives a lot longer time to process, and I don't have that much time left. And I still got to make the icon for this video. But the big reason why I came back to talk, if y'all don't know, and I said this in an earlier video, I always say things in earlier videos, but this one in particular is that intro for this series. Like, I actually do like the intro for this series. I think the music's good. I think it's fun, but man, is that intro old, and I'm ready to redo it. I just haven't took the time to do it, but that intro has to be when did I make that intro? Has to be almost 5, 6, maybe even 7 years old, and I still haven't done it. Again, this series right here, Mobile Maddness, was an old series that I used to talk about gacha games, because that's what I was going to make this channel at first, but back then I couldn't keep up with it, so I went ahead and redid. Because if you don't know, I'll tell you a quick little history lesson. I'll probably say this in a later video if I ever hit my milestone, but I'll say here as a little preview for sticking around. But if you don't know, that this series was actually called, if you look back, Mobile Mondays, but then I didn't want to be confined to a single day, so I decided to go ahead and call this Mobile Maddness, because it's kind of like what the series is. I'm all over the place, and so it just works out. And even now I'm still all over the place, but I do like having this series and bringing this series back, because yeah, this is one of my hobbies, is, you know, getting to gacha games and, you know, talk about mobile games. And so, and again, I'll get more into detail about that aspect once I hit a certain milestone. But like I said, but anyways, back to the main point is I am ready to redo that intro. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I gotta find new music for it, but I guess I'm asking y'all, what do you think about the intro? Do y'all like it? Do you think I should just drop it all together? Or should I just go ahead and just make a new one? I personally want to make a new one. I just need to find the time to do it. But if y'all like the intro, you're like, hey, I like the intro, you ain't gotta change it, then we'll keep the intro. But I'm ready to switch it up and do something new. At least that's what I would like to do. So y'all let me know. Let me know if you like the intro currently, or if you're ready for an upgrade, because I think I have an idea and a plan of what I like to do. But again, we'll see if I have time. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do more of these series. This is not going to be the first Mobile Maddness. I'm just going to do it as I can, when I can. So it's not going to be just, oh, I'm just going to do it whenever. It's just, if I have freedom, I will do it. Because yeah, I'm definitely going to make a second one, because I still have a lot to talk about when it comes to these mobile games. But again, this is just, I just like doing this series because it's fun. I know a lot of y'all come here probably more for my Gundam content, which I'm letting y'all know now by the uploading of this video, I will be having more Gundam content coming out. Also, I want to apologize because I said I was going to have 2 videos up for the rest of the year. I keep running into issues and stuff, so that's why. I mean, that's the reason why even this video is coming out later than what it should be, because every time I make a promise, something happens. You know, I'm going to stop making promises. That's the one thing I'm going to do. I need to stop making promises on this channel, and just, if I'm available, you'll get the content. If I'm not, then you won't. Because I keep doing that, and like even now, something happened to take me away. I'm so happy that I pulled her, by the way. This was one of my favorite. Oh, okay, this is the second time I pulled her, but she's one of my favorite ones that I pulled for. I was very happy to get her. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But anyways, like I was saying, for that, like I said, my bad for taking too long and like not having 2. I'm probably after this week, I'll get back to 2. But again, I honestly, had a family emergency that just came out the blue, and it just messed everything up. And I'm still dealing with it. Nothing to me. I'm good. I'm finally good. I'm ready to go. Actually, I've been trying to get myself in shape. That's important to me. But yeah, it's just, I'm going to stop. Like I said this before, but I think I'm going to stick to it. Is I'm going to stop making promises when it comes to this channel, because every time I do, something happens, takes me away, and then I have to climb like a freaking mountain to come back. But yeah, but anyways, I'm just doing this just to ramble a little bit, but I'm going to let y'all go so you can watch the rest of this in peace and just listen to some pretty cool music. I just wanted to, you know, just talk for a little bit, share my thoughts, talk about how I really want to upgrade this series and make a new intro. And yeah, I want to hear from y'all if you like the intro or if you like to see another one, if you like me to drop it all together. Either or. I'm not saying what you want me to do, I'm going to do it, but I will say that if all of y'all say, hey, you should make a new intro, I want to know what you're going to do, or rather you just say, you should just drop it all together, I'm definitely going to keep your feelings in mind. So I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do exactly what you want me to do, but this is just more of just some advice, just asking, you know, y'all, you know, again, like I said, I'm trying to build a channel with the community, and you know, I like getting y'all involved. So this is another way that you can get involved if you actually stay long enough to listen and hear this part. But anyways, okay, I'm going to go because I got to get this thing uploaded like immediately because I'm already late. So we're going to go ahead, get this upload, done rambling. And yeah, again, I will be doing another one of these without this rambling part probably in the near future. And once again, I want to say it one more time that, hey, let me know what you think about my summoning sessions. Did I get some really good summons? Did I get some really bad summons? Has my account improved? Even though I know you're not seeing my account, don't worry. I will be doing another account overview in January. That's when I'm going to do my account overviews and all my top 10 lists. So you're going to see that in January. But in the meantime, let me know what you think. If the Epic Dash went well, and of course, this is for number crunchers. So, you know, go ahead and let me know, like, you know, doing the Epic Dash summon, is it a good rate of ML summons? Is it a bad rate? Is there a good chance of getting what you want? Is there a low chance? You know, let me know, you know, because I'm sure other people want to know. So that's why I did this. So y'all, people like the number crunch. You could crunch the number and get the data, and then yeah, come to a conclusion. So that's why this is uploaded. But anyways, I'm out. Y'all have a good one, and yes, I will be back with another one of these videos in the near future. Again, I got gameplay coming up this week, and yeah, next week I will make sure to get on. No, I'm not making any promises. The goal for next week is to get back to 2 uploads and then 1 gameplay footage. Again, my fault. Had a family emergency, threw everything off completely, but hopefully, I can't say hopefully, I'm still in the thick of it. But the goal is that I can get back to keeping my word and get back to 2 uploads. So anyways, with that being said, enough of my rambling. I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of the summon session and this music. So I'm out.